Ben, a brilliant result in the end, but let's take it back to the start of the game. It started very competitively up until the red card.
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, we seem to start off really frantic in these games. I don't know whether it's the occasion, whether it's the crowd, the lights. I don't know, but it's something we've got to get better at because. I'd say all 3 games we've started off really frantic, and I don't really recognise us when we're like that because we're forcing a lot of things, and we've just become a bit of a mental team basically, where we just no composure and just force things, and just play with a frenicity that we just unlike us basically. But then it settled down, and the send-off probably played a part in that though.
After the red card, the goals were flowing, but taking nothing away from the team today as they were outstanding and the football was brilliant.
Yeah, I thought we played well. Yeah, we got to grips with it much better. I know it's easier when when it goes down to 10 men and then we score quite quickly as well. It was good. It was really good and some really positive performances. On the sending off, Zen's done really well and he's obviously injured himself, so we took him off shortly afterwards. But again, I've touched upon it previously that the subs that we got as well really help us and galvanise us and just give us another dimension basically. We've got pace all over the team, we've got good qualities all over the team as well. So I felt like we was really in control from that moment on.
You said about how much the red card helped you today, but it's quite easy in a game like this to slow down and get complacent. But how good would the team to just keep going and get the win? Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen us do a little bit more, certainly in the last 20 minutes. I know some people would say we managed the game quite well, but I don't know. I want to entertain. I just think like the last 20 minutes, a team that becomes really ruthless, the opposing team are there really to go and punish a little bit more. I just would have liked to have seen us do that a little bit more. But look, I can't moan at all. I'm really proud of them. They've done really well. And you're right. We did play some really good stuff. But I know the group and I know the ability there and I know what they're capable of and what's to come as well. And I think that we always want more as well because I think we're capable of more as well.
You finished with 6 different goal scorers today. Just how important is it to have players that can step up and score goals when you need?
Yeah, I didn't realise that actually. Yeah, when you think about it, and we're missing the big man up front as well today because he's suspended, Finn Lynch. So it's good. Boys have come in, taking some chances, and it's nice to spread the goals around.
You said about Finn Lynch there. Is there any news on if he'll be back for the next fixture?
Oh goodness, I don't know. I have to get my abacus out and start which games he's been suspended for and which ones we can chalk off. But I'm reasonably confident. I think he probably will be able to, yeah.
In that next game, you host AFC Sudbury. With it being a home tie and the boys so used to the pitch, how big do you think the home advantage will be?
It's like every game. Like it sounds boring, but look, I've played in the FA Youth Cup many years ago now, but. And we went out to like Exeter when I was at Watford, and it was like, if you don't respect the opposing team, like they can make life challenging for you. So today was never like, we're into the next round or anything like that. And Sudbury would be the same, you've got to give them a lot of respect. They've had some players come out of there in the last few years that I've kept tabs on. The boy went to Aldershot, didn't he, last year, and then subsequently after about 6 months he went to Bristol City in the Championship. So they've got a good pedigree of bringing players out of their youth teams and that into their first team as well. So they'll be a tough challenge. So we've got to give them a lot of respect. But in the same token, we've got some good players here, and we've got to make sure that we're right as well.
Without getting too ahead of ourselves, but you're 1 win away now from the first round proper. Are there any big names you're eyeing up?
Boring as what I've just said to you there, and you wouldn't expect much more, but we just take the next round as it comes. And Sudbury, and a week Monday commencing, I think we've just got to look at that as our focus and prepare right for that. And it's brilliant though, because it just goes on again. This time last year, I think we were being knocked out. So to New Salamis. So this time round, I think it just keeps the boys galvanised. They're a really strong group, to be fair, like a really tight group as well. The whole group here are, to be honest with you. So it's really pleasing to see the unity and the camaraderie that they share, and obviously each other's company. And you see that out on the pitch as well. You've got good characters out there. Like Will has been a vocal point for a goal. He probably irritates every referee and linesman going, but he's a good lad, and he injects enthusiasm and life into the boys as well, and good standards as well. So to a man, they've done really well. So I'm pleased for them.
And lastly, obviously you're on the side of the pitch today. We couldn't help but notice. Did you enjoy your chips?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's a horrible allegation. Pat, I think, was the man actually who was having them. He's like that, to be fair. He's a bit unhealthy, so it's not a great example to set to the boys, but next time I see him, I'll tell him.
No game tomorrow, is getting away with one.
Pat never has a game, so he always gets away with one. No, I've got a game tomorrow, and I will be playing tomorrow as well. But yeah, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, Ben.
It's no problem.